want to sponsor this pickle for being so good. Now, you know, nigga don't really like eat pickles, but when I do, them bitches be on 10. Let's get right into the video. Rappers caught lacking. King Von, Takeoff. They tripping. They got Takeoff in this bitch already. Like, let the man rest. I don't even know why I just said it. The news don't let shit rest. They throw this shit in our face every day. But don't you worry. That's why you got flexsterdashoota. Let's get it.
Part of the popular group Migos gunned down early this morning in Houston.
PNB Rock, he was shot and killed while eating at a Los Angeles restaurant.
A shooting downtown that killed Chicago rapper King Von and another man.
The rap industry today is known to be just as dangerous as the streets. So rappers have to stay strapped or tighten up their security. But even with that protection, some rappers still get caught lacking. Sadly, some of these rappers end up getting killed. Keep watching until the end of this video to see rappers caught lacking. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
I don't. That's why I'm watching it. I know watching
Bfg Straap. Was Bfg Straap caught lacking? Maybe not. He ended up 6 feet under, and he sure as hell didn't see that one coming. I bet he got caught lacking. A while back, Straap was friends with Dallas rapper 900. They did everything typical friends would do until their relationship went south. Bfg Straap and Cutta 900 went from friends to enemies and began dissing each other on social media. They even went as far as making diss tracks aimed at each other. Then Bfg Straap decided to turn the beef up a notch. On one fateful night in May 2022, Bfg Straap broke into Cutta's home and made away with $10,000 in cash, Cutta's guns, and jewelry. To top it off, he did all of these on video and sent the video to Cutta. Of course, Cutta 900 wouldn't let his op rob him and brag about it, so he decided to challenge Bfg Straap to a fight. But unknown to them both, this was only the beginning of the end. An unshaken Bfg Straap took Cutta up for his challenge, and he asked Cutta to bring the fight to his hood, 2800.
I ain't gonna lie, is it me or do Buddy look like motherfucking the baby or some shit straight? Like, on the phone, like his little ass like Bfg Straap, his ass like the baby. But pause though, cause like these niggas, and they finna get ready and tell us like what's really popping, what they is. But like this man real live, when you mean tell me he went in his op crib, stole all his op guns, jewelry, money, and motherfucking recorded it and sent it to him? Oh, these niggas need some milk. They a little bit too hot out here. They a little bit too spicy. A little bit too spicy out here. They real live out here breaking the cribs and recording it and sending it to their ops. Now that's gangsta, but incriminating as fuck.
Block at Casey Street. Now, anyone on the streets of Dallas, Texas knows that Casey Street is known for the craziest gang activities that go down in town. When you go in there as an op, it'll take a miracle to come back alive. But Cutta 900 had a point to prove, and he decided to ride into Casey Street with his homies, ready to beat up Bfg Straap. On getting there, Bfg Straap showed up for the fight as promised, and the two went down on each other, but only one man stood up victorious, Bfg Straap. He stood his words as he beat the life out of Cutta, but Cutta couldn't just take the loss and leave. So what did he do?
So they fought.
Pulled out a gun and shot Bfg Straap from the back.
That's how
of course, all of
violation, man. Violation. That's the problem with the streets now. 2012, 2013, used to be fighting, scrapping. Now everybody want to pull out scraps when they get their ass beat. That's the problem right now. Niggas real out here getting their ass beat, can't take their L, so they come back with a Glock. They can't take the L, so they come back with a Glock and get and bang bang a motherfucker. Real life, so they a little bit too spicy out here, bro. Yo, Modelo, what's the deal, though, gang? What's the dealio? We in this bitch doing reactions. For we out here watching rappers caught lacking. So this nigga Bfg Straap, he got caught lacking. He thought that he was gonna have a friendly 1v1 boxing with his motherfucking op, squadding up with him and shit. He whooped his op, successfully, and his op put out Scrap and shoot his ass after the fight. Like, that's just crazy, shorty. That's the number one reason why niggas don't be shooting. I mean, that's the number one reason why niggas don't be fighting in Chicago. They be shooting. Pause. Niggas be getting they shit splat trying to fight. Don't be trying to fight a motherfucker when you know it's a war. When you know it's motherfuckers out here shooting guns with switches, metal switches and shit. Dracos, rockets, grenades. Niggas be out here having artillery like the military. Especially in Chicago. This is Iraq.
These happened on Straap's block, so he was surrounded by his homies. Some guys rushed to take him to the hospital, while others made sure Kutta didn't get out of the block alive. Word on the street was that Kutta's face turned into a pulp by the time the guys were done shooting at him.
Damn.
Sadly, Bfg Straap, who was only 22 years old, didn't survive his bullet wounds and passed away at the hospital. Takeoff.
Wait, pause. Pause. So they actually caught they actually caught the dude who shot at Bfg Straap after the fight and fucked his face up. Bro, this is for educational purposes only, YouTube. They need to know this. They need to know this, man. For real, bro. This is real gangster news. Nah, for real, they double back. Fuck, they double back. While they homie on the way to the hospital, these niggas doubling back, shorty, on the ops. Made sure the nigga that shot their homie was dead. They fucked his face up. That is just crazy, shorty. This the world we living in, bro. This the world we living in, bro. Hey, don't ask me. I didn't ask to be here. I just was born here.
The shootings and killings of rappers became so frequent that when rappers popped up in the news, everyone's first instinct was, oh, they died. But when the headlines showed rapper Takeoff's name on November 1st, 2022, everyone hoped the words that followed wouldn't be that he had passed away. But sadly, that was exactly what followed. Takeoff had gone partying with his uncle Quavo on Halloween night. For Texas, the Halloween party at a bowling alley located at 810 Billiards and Bowling. All was going well at the party with about 30 to 50 people in attendance until an argument over basketball broke out. Rapper Quavo sat at a round table with a couple of people. They played a game of dice. Unfortunately, Quavo didn't get a good hand, so he lost. On top of that, they were arguing about basketball, and all of it seemed to upset him even more. His nephew, Takeoff, stood by the side of the table, watching and observing, like every other person who wasn't involved in the game. However, Quavo didn't want the situation to escalate further than it already did, so he decided to leave. In a clip that went viral from the fateful day, Quavo was heard saying, "Let's go. I ain't doing like this before I hurt somebody, bro." And just a few seconds after making that statement, shots rang in the air. And rapper Takeoff's body dropped to the ground. Takeoff getting caught lacking will undoubtedly go down as one of the saddest deaths in all of rap's.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He had one of the saddest deaths because, like, bro, your homie was over here arguing with a motherfucker about a dice game and you just get popped. That's just sad shit. Like, this shit need to stop. Like, this shit need to stop for real, bro. They already in public trying to kick it. You get popped in public. That's how you know you got caught lacking. Because who expects to get shot in public like me? Me? For I'm strapped up with Draco. Me? Nah, but for real though, no, the average person not really expecting no shit like that to happen, bro. Like, he's a superstar rap star. He's not expecting to get shot in public. There's hella cameras around. Niggas be getting bold out here though, so like, you know, it's coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? When the pandemic happened in 2020, niggas was all wearing ski masks and shit. Shorty, like, what? Motherfuckers real wearing ski masks in broad daylight, popping they ops. I don't put shit past nobody no more. Motherfucker will pop you in broad daylight. It's serious out here. Hey, but this pickle hitting though, y'all. Y'all should get y'all a pickle.
History. PNB Rock. Los Angeles has gone from Hollywood's home to a graveyard for rappers. Over the years, we've seen many rappers gunned down on the streets of LA, but no one would have imagined that rapper PNB Rock would be the next victim.
I wouldn't imagine
PNB
that.
Rock's death was a huge shock to
was
the
a
rap
shock.
community.
For real.
All he wanted to do was get some food with the mother of his child at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles in South Los Angeles when
All he was trying to do was get some food. Trying to get some chicken and waffles, bro, with his girlfriend, bro. The mother of his child, his baby mama. That's all he was trying to do. Stop tweaking. Y'all niggas be too thirsty. Y'all don't know how to earn nothing out here, Joe. Y'all too slam. Y'all a little bit too spicy. I'm finna buy y'all a motherfucking big ass gallon of milk, and I'm banning the red top. I'm not banning the blue top, because that's 2% fat reduced. No, we gonna get you the whole milk one. Because y'all ass a little bit too spicy. Y'all need some whole milk. Out here popping motherfuckers and robbing them while they trying to get some chicken and waffles with they motherfucking baby mama. Pause.
father and son duo seemed like a good day to rob. Only the robbery went south. On the fateful day of the shooting, PNB Rock girlfriend Juan shared a location tag where they had gone to have lunch on her Instagram story. However, 30 minutes after her post, two men showed up with guns in the restaurant and began robbing everyone. But rapper PNB Rock seemed to have had more than enough for them to take home, as he had his iced jewelry and diamond chains on. The gunman proceeded to ask him to take off his jewelry, which he did. However, as soon as he handed them the jewelry, they pulled the trigger on him and fled. Had he known he'd be taken out while he tried to eat chicken, he would have stayed strapped in there, but PNB Rock was caught lacking. His girlfriend faced backlash after the tragic incident as people began to accuse her of exposing his location. We've seen a couple of rappers get killed by their ops simply because they knew their location. Rappers like FBG Duck, Nipsey Hussle, and many more. However, according to witnesses at the scene and eventually a police report, the father and son duo were already at the restaurant parking lot when PNB Rock and his girlfriend pulled up. So they didn't just show up after his girlfriend made her Instagram post. Trouble. Now, it's one thing for a tough street man to be caught lacking on the streets,
he
but
was raw.
believe me when I tell you, it's a whole other crazy story to be caught lacking in a woman's bed. That's the craziest way to take out a street man, and sadly for rapper Trouble, that's exactly how he lost his life. Let's play this back to the man who pulled the trigger that took Trouble's life. Now, a man who has come to be identified as Jamichael Jones was in a relationship with a certain woman whose identity was kept anonymous, for obvious reasons, until she decided she had had enough of Jamichael being jobless and unable to pay the bills and didn't want to be in a relationship with him anymore. So she called it off, and an angry Jamichael responded by punching her in the face before fleeing the scene. She didn't press charges or anything. I mean, she didn't think it'd be more than a punch. Until Jamichael showed up at her home with a gun in his hands on the fateful night of June 5th, 2022. He didn't think there would be a man in her bed, but finding rapper Trouble lying right next to his ex only angered him more. He woke his ex up with a punch to the face and proceeded to fight her, all the while ignoring Trouble. But of course, the noise startled Trouble, who jerked up from his sleep to defend the woman lying right next to him. But Jamichael decided to pull the trigger, shooting Trouble right in the chest just once, and that bullet was more than enough to cut the rapper's life short.
That's fucked up. Stop sleeping with these. Shorty, I did not know how he died, bro. I was wondering what happened to a phone up. He made that song with Young Thug. You feel me? That she got the head that I like. I'm a thief in the night. That, you know that song? Yeah, I know that song I'm talking about, bro. It's called Thief in the Night with Young Thug. Trouble with Young Thug. They snapped on that song, shorty. Shorty, that's so fucking crazy, shorty. That's one of the worst ways to get caught lacking. That's one of the worst ways to get caught lacking, bro. Like, you in the bed. You in the bed, you just got your couple nuts off with this chick you just met, you feel me? You not even knowing, this the problem. This is why y'all got to get to know women before y'all do stuff with them, bro. You got to really get to know what's really going on, what's like the method behind the madness, you feel me? Like, what's really going on? Why you ain't got no nigga? Where your nigga at? You know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? Like, what happened with you and dude? Or, you know what I'm saying? What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have had Scrap, though. I don't know about Trouble, but I would have had that Glock next to me sleep. That bitch would have been on her titty. Would have been that bitch like this. Bro. For real, bro. Like, That's the worst way to get caught lacking, bro. He bust in your crib. What are you doing at her crib, though? Like, why are you at her crib, bro? You ain't got no scrap with you? Where the scrap was at? Come on, Trouble. Rest in peace, Trouble, bro. Rest in peace, all the other rappers, too, bro. This shit actually sad. It shouldn't have to be like that. This man, real life, came in this girl crib. He trying to defend her, because he don't even know what the fuck going on. He just think it's probably a motherfucking home invasion or some shit. Buddy pop his ass. Buddy a goofy. He a smooth goofy. He a smoothie. That's what we call those, smoothies.
When the authorities arrived at the scene, Trouble was found lying on the floor in his own pool of blood. Jamichael Jones was arrested and denied bond. Little to no information has been heard regarding his arrest. That's the end of today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more content. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna subscribe. Shit, hell yeah, that was some good content. I'm gonna leave a like on that video. And I'm gonna sub, because that shit was just busting.